stiff in there. So trying to find the extremes, extension there, flexion here, that lumbar spine, and then finding that nice midway point in between. Once you've got that midway point, we need to start activating our pelvic floor and our abdominals with our breathing. So what I like to do is you find those bony points in the front of the hip, okay? So your ASIS, your anterior superior iliac spine, find that bony point there. What you then do is go in and down an inch, and you're basically the closest area you're going to be to your transverse abdominals, so feel what's going on. Now remember, what you don't want to do is go, brain, abdominals, okay? You've got to go brain, pelvic floor, abdominals, and that's how we're going to get our low-level core activation work going. So come over here and have a look at this. So if we try and think about, if you're breathing, what I want you to do is as you breathe out, you're going to tighten up or draw up that pelvic floor. Now, if you can think about the pelvic floor as your toilet muscles, okay? So they're the muscles that are going to stop you going to the toilet, all right, in the front, not the back. You don't want any bum gripping. We want to think about doing the front. So as if you're going for a wee and you're going to stop mid-flow, what you've got to try and think about is slowly, if you're going to the toilet, slowly stopping that flow. And what you'll feel as you breathe out, not as you breathe in, as you breathe out, you'll feel that transverse abdominis fire up and kick in. Now, as physios, we always talk about getting up to about 30%. So not your maximum, okay, and it's definitely not a brace position. If you feel that your tummy's popping up like this, you're doing a brace position. You're doing your obliques and your rectus abdominis, and you're trying to get that intra-abdominal pressure, and that's not what we want, because it'll tend to arch your back, and it'll tend to overwork your extensors. So we've got to think about drawing up and in. So don't think too much about hollowing out and dropping the belly button down. That tends to be to lift up through here. So we've got to try and keep our ribs down, okay? And then as we breathe out, we lift up until we feel that tone, about 30% tone. And then as we breathe in, we let it switch off again, okay? And that's just activating on and off with every breath. So remember, breathing out, drawing up, not breathing in and drawing up. Okay, so that's your first part, is trying to breathe in, breathe out, and feel that tone. And you'll see what will happen on some people's belly buttons is it'll go down and it'll go south. Okay, and that's what we want. We want that belly button getting drawn downwards. All right, so there's your first exercise.